easy card ride up to beautiful Prescott, and we're standing in front of the courthouse with MJ here, who is, I want to say, the ambassador to me right now, because
I'll take that.
You're going to tell me a few things that are happening up here. But before we do that, let's talk about how great Prescott is, especially at this time of year where the temperatures are great. It's awesome to come up here, and so much happening around here.
So what was the temperature when you left Phoenix?
Okay, it was around 100 and something degrees.
100 and something. And when we talk about what's going on in Prescott in September, we're talking about an average high of about 78 degrees and a low of 53. So when you're sitting up there and you're sweating and you're trying to figure out what can we do this weekend, how do we get out of this heat, it's easy. It's an hour-and-a-half drive up here to Prescott and see me. Pretty soon we're going to start seeing our leaves start to turn. It'll really feel like fall. So it's a great time to come up and visit us.
Yeah, and we're standing in front of the courthouse, and this is the big staple of downtown, along Whiskey Row and a few other things here. But this is such a great place because there's meetup here, there's picnics here, there's art shows here, there's all kinds of stuff, and of course we know the Christmas lights that go on up here too, which is great heading into, right, actually, wow, we're less than a couple of months away for getting those up, aren't we?
You know, we will start actually hanging our lights in October. So yes, it's right around the corner. We are nearly there for our big courthouse lighting. But in the interim, we've got a couple of good things coming up. And like you mentioned, Yavapai County Courthouse is a public park. So you can come out and enjoy it any day. Bring a picnic, bring your family, meet up. You never know, there might be some music playing on the main stage there, or people just out here strumming. So it's got a really good feel. We call it the gem of Yavapai County.
I like it. Well, September is right, literally close by. So there's some things happening already as we start the, can we say the fall, I guess?
Yeah, we can call it fall. You know, Labor Day weekend, we kick things off with Fair on the Square, which is a large arts and crafts festival. We have about 160 vendors from all over the country who come out to show their crafts and their original artwork. So that's a big weekend for us. It's a 3-day show. And another great time to come up and see us.
Yeah, and then we move into some car shows that are going to be going on here, which is really neat. We have a classic Corvette show going, or I'm sorry, Corvette show.
Corvette show.
Because there's classics and new ones too.
It's called the All Corvette Show. So they have 300 cars. They'll have 300 cars ranging from the 1950s to current. So if you are a Corvette enthusiast, this is something you don't want to miss. There are very few places where you're going to see that many varieties of car all in one place and get to talk to the owners and kind of see what they've done with these beautiful machines.
I like that. And that same weekend, there's a classic car event going on too. So a lot happening with cars up here.
Yeah, just down the road, you know, in Prescott Valley, they have their classic car show. And again, if you are a car enthusiast, there's going to be very few places where it's going to be, you know, a nice 78 degrees and you have that many cars that you can check under the hood.
And it's pumpkin spice season now. So that means a lot of people are going to be going over to Mortimer Farms, because also there's some events happening over there too, right?
Absolutely. They do their big October events out there at Mortimer Farms. And you know, I have a little girl, she's 7. We go every year because it's just a great time. It's very small town, it's very wholesome, but it's a great way to experience Halloween. You can go out and you can pick your pumpkins, you can do the maze. You know, there's not a lot that there, drink some fresh apple cider. I mean, there's not a lot of places where you can still do that. So it's pretty incredible.
Well, new things up here, if you didn't know, there's a new hotel right downtown here.
Absolutely.
You got bed and breakfasts going on right here, so it's no excuse to come up for a beautiful weekend and enjoy Whiskey Row, or of course the other shops and wonderful places around here.
Yeah, you can go in and eat at the Palace, you can stop in Matt's Saloon, you know, do a little shopping at Wild at Heart or at Clothehound. A lot of unique individual stores down here that you're not going to find a lot of other places. Also, that same weekend of the car show, we have the Highland Games out at Watson Lake. So if you want to come see some gentlemen in kilts throwing some giant boulders, you know, enjoy some Irish food from Chef Shacks, that's the time. Come out and see us. We've got a lot going on.
I like it. And the other hidden gem I do have to tell you to go see, and that's Charlotte's Hall. I didn't know about that. You got it. It's right around the corner from the courthouse. You got to go check it out. MJ, tell them the website that they can find out more information about Prescott.
Go visit us at PrescottDowntown.com.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's go do some sightseeing.